Hi everyone, I'm Manny Chipsides and I'm here with Mitch Gross. We're from Able Cinetech, and today we're here to talk about what we're going to see at our booth at NAB. So Mitch, what do you think would be the overall theme of our booth and NAB in general?
New ways of working, whether it's film or digital or broadcast or post-production and production have sort of merged. And you're dealing with these things on set. You have to be thinking about them in pre-production.
All the way through.
All these changes are happening to any part of the medium. So, 35 millimeter, we've got a brand new Aton Penelope camera for 35, still making new cameras for it. It's amazing. This is a 2-perf, 3-perf switchable camera.
Yeah, it's easily switchable, right, between the two?
Yeah, you do it in the shop. It takes a few minutes, and you be able to go to 2-perf gives you 9 minutes on a roll.
Very economical.
Yeah, economical, and it's lightweight. 18 pounds, pop it on your shoulder, and you'll be able to shoot.
Very quiet too, right? 22
dB in 2-perf and 23 dB in 3-perf. I mean, it's nothing. And, it's a complete camera system. It's not like some weird specialty camera. You can use this as your general production machine. It's really great. It's got a really nice video tap with a progressive scan, and it's just really clever Aton design to the thing. It's just really stylish. Yeah.
So what do we have in digital cinema area? We've been working very hard in that area.
Well, we're Phantom.
Yeah,
and that's, everyone knows us for the Phantom camera systems. And now the Phantom HD is sort of a complete system. It's always been, it's this real specialty, odd, high-speed camera system, but now you can use it as a general production style camera. Things are integrated to work together, so you have a breakout box that can just power your 12-volt and 24-volt accessories at the same time.
Power from the 12-volt into the camera, power
you use regular 12-volt battery systems. In fact, we now have a handheld rig that puts an Anton Bauer battery on the back.
Working on your shoulder.
Put it right on your shoulder. Thing's only the size of a 16-millimeter camera.
High speed on your shoulder, it's crazy.
Yeah, they all work together, and high speed on your shoulder, it's amazing. And yet you can take this whole thing and you put all the accessories you want onto the camera, all these lens controls and whatever, and just be able to work the way you're used to working, because that's really the message is for it. You want to be able to work with crews the way they're used to using their tools, not force them to work some other way. So now the new 10 gig E CineStation really helps with that.
Cinemag goes onto this station, right?
Yeah, the Cinemag that you can record from the camera, that pops off the camera, it goes onto the CineStation. It holds 2 hours worth of material, and it can download it in under an hour. So you have a couple of those, you can just be shooting all day.
10 times faster, 10 gig.
Exactly. 10 times faster than what we had before. Yeah. Really amazing technology. These tools are really advancing all the time.
So what about the V12? That's the other Phantom camera.
Another Phantom camera, the V12.1. 1280 by 720 can shoot 6,900 frames a second.
That's pretty fast.
I mean, you discover things when you shoot with this thing that you didn't think existed. It's just the imagery is amazing, and yet you can use it in really applications that are really
broadcast oriented.
Broadcast things like sports. It's great for sports because you don't necessarily need to use that incredible high speed. You can use it in lots of different speeds, but what it has that's really amazing is full live in and out capabilities.
Right, that's right. So you can play back as you're recording, right?
You can do both, which is no other camera can do something like that. You can shoot a shot, let's say a boxing match. Someone throws the punch, you thought you grab that shot and it wasn't the one for the knockout. They're downloading, they're pulling that shot from the broadcast booth. The engineers pulling that shot, that take off while you're shooting and recording another shot. When he actually gets the knockout, you didn't miss it. You get both. And you can just keep the camera running that way. And you can put the Cinemags on this camera too, so it has a viewfinder mount and stuff. You can do all that stuff. It works with all the integrated systems. So it's really comfortable system to use and gives you solutions that don't exist in any other system.
So along that same line, what about the Red? I know it's huge, it's big.
Everybody's talking about Red. Everybody and his brother these days.
They all have them.
And it's great, cameras to the masses, but you need accessories for these things. You need to be able to make it work with all the ways that we're used to working. We've been selling lots of tripods and matte boxes and lenses and lots of things for these cameras, but now we also have some special tools that we've developed with a couple manufacturers so that we're exclusive on these products that we've worked on with them. You have Air Sea Land Gear makes this breakout box, which is a really smart system.
Makes all those weird connectors actually.
Yeah, the
more
camera has these
non-standard.
little things, then they had to squeeze them all in there. So this breaks it out so that you can have all these standard accessories. You can put it up on a crane and be able to have the connections down on the bottom where you want to have it and stuff. Just be able to, a comfortable tool to work to do your job.
And some Switchtronic batteries as well.
Switchtronics makes this battery breakout system, so it's a hot swap system. It gets that battery information through to the camera, to the viewfinder.
Yeah.
So it just works to make it so that you don't have to shut down the camera when you're changing batteries. You can just keep working the way you want to work. You don't have to work around the camera.
It's a big problem for ACs.
Yeah, you just don't want to have to think about that with any of these cameras. You just want it to work the way you want to work.
Absolutely. So what about glass? Now that's the big thing everyone's asking about. All the time now.
All these cameras now, you have to have glass. It's a whole new category of lenses, and 35 millimeter PL mount lenses. There's going to be a lot of them out there, and we have some exclusives in our booth. We have only place you're going to see it is at Able Cinetech, and we also have some other lenses that are going to be unique at Able, and some optical test devices. Some sort of sneak peek that you're going to only come to Able and you're going to be able to see these
Good
things.
for the Red and the Phantom, right?
Yeah, and these are devices that are not just in the back room at some equipment house somewhere. This is something that you're going to have out in the field. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's going to be a really important calibration tool.